Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and man. Hope everybody's having a great. Did I say great Wednesday, man? It's Hump Day, man. If you get over the hump today, it's downhill from here. But we're not going downhill sliding, baby. We're going downhill running. We're gonna destroy this week. All right, you pumped up? Let's talk about it. The Los Angeles Lakers are in their coaching search got a LeBron James problem. Now, this is not to say that this is not a critique or a criticism of LeBron to say it's just facts. The facts of the problem is you can't bring in a new coach like Darvin Ham because, for one, I think new coaches need time to figure themselves out. See, what we fail to realize is everyone look at the Ty Lue situation, forget that Ty Lue was an assistant there before he became the head coach. So that it was already that report, you know what you was getting. You can't bring a brand new spanking new fresh head coach in who trying to learn himself, trying to learn his coaching style that may need 2 or 3 years to develop, and then pair him with a LeBron James and Anthony Davis and say, all right, we got to go win us a championship now. Let's go. What? We're damn near asking some coach to come in and be perfect. You go back to that. You go back to the videos that's surfing around right now, that's circling around. Well, LeBron's like, I got it. Give me the board. Give me the board. Give me the board. You're not doing that to Ty Lue. He wouldn't do that to Ty Lue. He's not doing that to Eric Spoelstra. He's not doing that to what's my guy? Greg Popovich. He's not doing that to Coach Pop. You're not doing that to certain players. I mean, certain coaches. But a young coach, a la Darvin Ham, who's, no offense to him, but he trying to find his footing. And let's keep it real. When you got these superstars decide with the stature of a LeBron James, it can be overwhelming for a guy, for a young coach, no matter how rough and tough they appear to be. Because a lot of times they don't know who to let me take that back. Oh, they know. If it's your LeBron James, it's a great chance it's you. So whether you want to admit it or not, you kind of got to walk on eggshells. Especially for a new coach that don't have the credentials. And then an older coach got to make a decision. An older, solidified coach that with some merit that's going to come in there and coach a team got to say, am I going to deal with everything that comes with LeBron James? And I'm not saying LeBron James is a hard player to coach, but many people have said there's been rumors that LeBron think he's just as smart as the coach. And there's a great chance he is just as smart as the coach. So at what point, my throat is dry, damn. So at what point do you say, hey, I understand that you're LeBron James, I understand that what you know, but you also got to allow me to run this team. And I don't even think, LeBron may do it and don't even know he's doing it. He's in the moment, he's thinking, all right, my brain is here, this is what I'm seeing on the court, I'm on the court, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that. Not even knowing that the players are now listening to him rather than listening to the coach. It goes back to when Kyrie Irving was having a sit-down with Kevin Durant, and they go on and say, we don't even need a coach. I can coach sometime, you can coach sometime. Think that just listening back to that sounds so cringe. But he said it, and at that moment, you had already undermined Steve Nash, who's already coming in with 100 questions around him, circling him if he even deserved the job. Same thing here. Now, I got it coming down to two people. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, one of these is a long shot, but that's being Mark Jackson. Chris, why you say Mark Jackson? Because Mark Jackson. Now, a lot of people always throw his name out. I think a lot of his wishfulness, a little bit on my side too. We just want to see the man get a job. He should have a job in his damn. Like you look at the Golden State Warriors. You say that's what Mark Jackson built. That's what Mark Jackson built right there. He got an eye for talent. He know how to connect with people. Why you say Mark Jackson? Because Mark Jackson not someone that LeBron James just going to talk to any kind of way. He may try it, but he's not going to just take it. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what you need in that locker room. Mark Jackson, to me, will be a great fit, a great candidate. I think he can command the locker room, and I think he can get the best out of players because I think that's his talent. And I think he got a way to connect. I think he's a personable person. It'll be a good story. Now, who I actually think, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, who I think the job is going to go to is Mike Budenholzer. I think Mike Budenholzer got the cachet as a champion, know how to build a team, and obviously, let's keep it a buck. The Bucks look better with him than without him. The Bucks probably made a huge mistake by letting him go. From what I know, I'm not gonna act like I've paid a lot of attention to Mike Budenholzer. From everything that says, he got a great way to connect with players, and he knows exactly how to get the most out of players. Now that's what I was told. Now, of course, I personally think Giannis coming out and saying things like, before I sign a deal, I want to see what they're doing. Now they committed to winning. They kind of put a lot of unnecessary pressure on the Bucks, which ultimately led to Mike Budenholzer losing his job, which I actually don't think was right, and they stay home at that. Anyway, but I think that's who I think is going to get the job, Mike Budenholzer. I'm not 100% familiar with how him and LeBron relationship would work. But I would just only pray if he does get the job that they stick to running his scheme. He's more of a defensive-minded coach, and ultimately, man, it's going to come down to getting the right players on the court. If you look at how the Lakers won, right? They won with two bigs. You look at Minnesota right now, who look like them boys. They winning with two bigs. The thought process that the bigs are no longer needed, that all the bigs can just stretch out and shoot threes and all that, that's nonsense. You need a big man in that middle, a couple of them. And then Anthony Davis plays best when he got a big man right beside him, so he ain't got to do all of the dirty work himself. Knowing his injury history, you don't want him doing all the dirty work. So I personally think my prediction is Mike Budenholzer. That's who I think will get the job. I do not think the Lakers are going to go with a new head coach, meaning someone that's never been a head coach again. I don't think they're going to go down that route. To me, it don't make sense. Especially as long as LeBron is on this team. That's what it all boils down. Now, no LeBron, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna be honest. I think if you don't have LeBron, you could have been a little bit more patient with Darvin. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a little bit more patient with Darvin Ham if you didn't have LeBron. But when you got someone going in the year 22, it's an urgency to win now. So that's my take, man. The problem that when it comes to the coaching search, the Lakers got a LeBron problem. Not meaning he's a problem, but you got to cater to him if he's going to be on your team in the terms of he want to win now. LeBron don't want to just sit at home and watch. It is what it is. So, but we'll see how all this folds out, man. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you guys be great, man.